Zenbach here at Shore Leave 26 in the Earth year 2004. That's it, 2004. And I want you to know I'm 6'5", and I hit this little shrinking ray, and I'm now 5'4" next to a guy who's 5'9". I just lied.
You're standing in a hole.
I know. Whoa! How you doing? You are?
Nicodemyd.
Nicodemyd. I am, as I said, Zenbach. Tell me, you've got strange items here.
Yes, I do.
If I wanted to kill a vampire, am I in the right place?
Yes, you are.
What do you got? Show me a couple things.
Oh, we've got some vampire stakes here. They're all different. Some slightly used more than others.
Yeah, I can see blood. Vampire DNA.
Some that are longer. And we've even got sheaths for them, so you can carry them around on your belt.
Okay. All righty.
And if you need, you can reach behind you and hand me one of those little mallets there. Any one of them. Just in case you need it. Oh, let's drive it home.
Oh! Let's see if we can find a vampire here.
Any volunteers?
No.
Oh, there it goes.
No, there goes one. Yeah. And down there you got some what looks like crossbows and God knows what. What is it?
Well, the crossbow-looking thing is actually a miniature ballista.
Okay.
In real life, the ballista would actually be much, much larger and shoot spears, approximately 6 foot long.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Next to that, we've got wooden catapults, and they are capable of shooting anywhere from 2 to 3 inches to over 150 feet.
Serious stuff. Serious stuff.
I lose things at 150 feet. I've watched them go by me, but never actually found anything beyond that.
Yeah. And you got various mallets.
Yes. Starting over here, we have ash mallets. This particular one has been burned for a little extra texture. Purple heart, exotic wood. Zebra wood, which is also an exotic. Bubinga. Walnut. And of course, good old-fashioned steel, rebar, and iron.
Oh, I like that. I got a product idea for you.
Yes.
In the future, a cross. Or a cross shape, and then you pound in a cross, hit him and leave him with impaled with a. That might do something to him.
Good. Sure.
You know, we could sell that to the Van Helsings of America or something.
If we get lucky.
Yeah.
I'd be honored to have Van Helsing use some of this.
Alrighty, well, I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Time is one of the few things that is hard to get around here.
And you can't get it back.
That's right, and time waits for no one. And the humans walk past us. Zenbach, live at Shore Leave 26.
The ordnance blast. Yeah. I took my turn. I said, take a go, Charlotte. The ordnance blast. Right, Charlotte? One guy said, we're going to go with the party now.
I'm Tybock here, and I'm back here in the gaming room at Shore Leave, and, well, we got some good new stuff to talk about with Charlotte Summers. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Tybock. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Pretty good.
What's with the new army?
Well, there was a new codex came out for my sister's battle, and we've got some wonderful new models, and they will really hold their own now.
Yeah, because I remember, like, when you used to play, you were a great player, but you sometimes got pounded down pretty hard, and now you look like you're ripping through and you're tearing apart.
They've given us a lot of good new models for close combat, hand-to-hand and all. So we can get in there and really tear them up.
Yeah, I see, like, some pretty nasty stuff on the board that even scares me a little bit. You know, almost as much as the Necrons, and that's pretty brutal.
People really don't like to play me anymore. They're really afraid of the army. I don't know why.
I'd play you, but your army is designed to basically kill my army.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd give it a shot. I'm not afraid to attempt it. So, tell me, there's a lot, like, I like the paint scheme. Like, what made you decide to go with this whole paint scheme idea?
The paint scheme I actually found at Games Workshop Games Day. It's a where we do a lot of gaming and all.
Yeah.
And I saw someone who had a purple scheme and whatnot, and I kind of liked it, so I adapted it for my own.
Yeah, because I remember you used to have the black, and I mean that was great, but it was basically everyone's was black.
Yeah, it was that was more of a strict one of the major roles, and I just kind of copied it from the book and did it and all. Now I've kind of made it my own.
Yeah. Okay, what am I looking at?
Okay, this is one of our new models for the sisters that have come out. It's a Penitent Engine, and it's best in hand-to-hand combat because it gets an addition up to 6 shots, and they're power weapons, so they can pretty much go through anything. And this one is one of our Repentia, and they have essentially, they're like a chainsaw. They have chain swords, so they cut open metal and tanks wonderfully.
What else? I want to know, how did you and Erica discover this together? What happened? You just two met each other?
Actually, Eric was already into gaming, and Joseph Dorfner, gentleman you've had on your show before,
Yes. Joe.
got me into the gaming system, and that's actually where I met Eric.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So we both got into it.
I asked Eric one time, and he told me no, but if you ever had a disagreement with him, would you just do it in 40K, you know, just to see who's right and who's wrong? I just think it would be a lot easier than just having a full-out, verbal assault.
It would be definitely interesting, but I don't know that would be a good way to solve anything.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's how I would do it.
It gets a lot of frustration out, though.
Yeah, it does. This game does actually help. So, you know anything though about the Sisters history line? Because I haven't gotten to that yet.
They don't have a whole lot of new. They brought out they've given us a little bit more background about Ephraim Stern and how she came about and all.
Yeah.
And the sisters are pretty much a set off. They were all part of one, and now the chapters have just kind of gone on to their separate, so everyone's a little independent of their own now.
Gotcha. I remember that you used to have dreadnoughts, but you don't have those no more?
No, dreadnoughts we could make one with the vehicle design rules.
Yeah.
We have something now that is supposed to be along the lines of the dreadnought.
Yeah.
Which would be our Penitent Engines here. Mechanical beasts, basically.
Yeah.
Which are very good in hand-to-hand because they get up to 6 attacks each in hand-to-hand. So if they get in hand-to-hand, they can pretty much kill anything.
Pretty much. Just probably not a Titan.
Well, they could put a herding on them. I don't know that they could take them down. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting one yet, so.
I never actually been on the board with the Titan.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've seen them.
They're starting to make a comeback.
Yeah.
A little bit, so.
Definitely.
Hopefully we'll have some in the future. But.
Well, let's see. I like the way you did the wings.
That's actually a conversion, again, that I saw at a big gaming event. They're actually Eldar wings that have been used to fit on the back of the sisters as opposed to their normal jump pack.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have any, characters you made on your own and decided to give them their own storyline?
No, I've converted my canoness, but I haven't really gotten a whole lot into that yet. I'm still working on getting the individual stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. So have you ever beaten Joe on your own yet?
No, I don't think I have. I've come close. I've tied him a time or two.
Yeah.
But Joe is a very formidable player.
Do you think in a few years I'll be able to beat him? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
If I really.
You keep advancing the way you are. Oh yeah. I think you give him a run for his money.
I mean,
no problem.
he hasn't seen my new skills and what I've picked up and what I learned.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how I learned it. I just, it's just
You
strategy.
just pick it up, just playing.
I mean, yeah, some of the way you did the painting, I decided to, do a little bit of techniques, for me, it was easy to do, and
Yeah.
I mean, I really like these paint schemes. I mean, I wish I could paint like this, but
Oh well, I'm still perfecting my painting techniques.
Yeah.
They're good, but I still have a lot of ways to go.
oh, believe me, I was trying to compete with Eric's Marines, right now. That's the level I'm
Yeah.
at, and I have a feeling, hopefully the next army I do is going to be, supreme compared to that one. Because I'm doing a lot. I'm going to do highlights and detail.
Yeah, and that's it. The more you do, the more
The better you get.
better you get, and
I wanna
all. You
get
start
more
picking up
realistic.
little techniques.
Yeah, I mean, I've already learned a little, and I want to learn more. I'm just trying to always keeping an open
Always
mind.
can, and go to any of the stores or anything, and they're more than willing
Yeah,
to help you out.
there's a lot of great stores
Because
everywhere.
I go there all the time and constantly getting pointers on painting or strategies and whatnot.
Yeah, strategies are always good to know.
Yeah, and a lot of the veteran players like to help people out. And that's me. I love playing against the newer players because you can sit there and help them. It's not the object of just beating them.
Yeah.
Give them help.
I remember though the first time I started playing and I went into a store, everyone was like, let's kill him.
Yeah, you get some that do.
No, let's just deliberately. I'll give him the same amount of point as me, but let me basically throw out so many nids and just slaughter him.
Yeah.
Let him play his Marines. I'll have three guys for each one of his models.
Yeah.
Let me just make him overkill. He might be able to kill half of them.
Well, there's some armies that are like that. You're gonna have, like, if you take a guard army against a Space Marine army, you're gonna be outnumbered 2-1 because guard has more.
Yeah.
But it's how you play them and what kind of weapons and all. You get someone who gives you a space basic army and you get that they load theirs up with everything.
Yeah, that's basically.
That's not a good combination.
Yeah, basically. Like here's my Marine army of basics, and I have my nids all ready to go.
All revved up. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. But so, have you seen it like built any nice looking terrain? Because I've seen something that you and Eric did that.
Yeah, Eric does a lot of the train building and whatnot. He's actually built a sister's
quick
temple.
appearance.
Yeah, he does that. Actually built me a sister's temple
Burn down.
that is kind of somewhat destroyed and whatnot, but we put a sister in the one window.
Yeah. You should get like another one. You should get like a full built one.
We're working on it.
Maybe you should get like a nice sized cathedral.
Yeah, we're working on it. The train is coming about slowly but surely because
Yeah.
it tends to take some.
Yeah, I want to build some train too. I have like these wild ideas.
That's it. Getting the ideas from up here to actually on the table can be.
I'm thinking about making a whole like chaos or Necron type city.
Oh,
I'm just saying that would be something different. Because why do we have to fight on the good guys' side? Why can't we do a whole lot of bad guys?
bad guys.
Or
Yeah.
why can't we do a mission where it's actually we're in the eye of Terra? We're in the warp. We're straight in there. We can't get out.
Where you? That would be an interesting.
With the nice big warp gate to try to escape. I'm just thinking, I had this weird idea. Basically, you can't have a strategy because everything just teleports. It doesn't scatter. It's basically you can't control it. It's in the corner. You roll a d6, blah blah blah, scatter. It won't be able to go off the table, but. Just basically it'll just land in other places.
Yeah, you never know what's coming where.
Yeah, so basically
Yeah, that would be an interesting.
I'm gonna work that out. Maybe next year we could do that as a game.
Yeah.
I'd probably play that with Eric.
Oh yeah.
Do something
He'd
twisted.
probably have a ball with it.
Yeah, but basically, he wouldn't be able to do a lot of shooting. I mean, he could basically. I won't count it as moving. It's just basically it was standing there. It just was like boom. So, but it could still shoot. But there's really. I mean, like 1 minute you're in combat, and the next minute you're firing away. I mean, it's just you gotta roll and
Yeah.
you gotta see to stabilize. And I'm just thinking that would be pretty sick. The only thing The only thing I would actually allow to stabilize would have to be demons of any sort.
Yeah.
Guess that's about it.
Yeah, they would. Have
Or
to
they
be
can
able to
control
a little
it.
bit.
Or they can control it. You know.
Yeah.
And that would give them a nice advantage. But I wouldn't allow the contain assistant assault.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta make it fair.
Yeah, you have to do some stuff.
Because I guess what me and Eric go back to talking about, parity.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to be equal in opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's how I play. I mean, I want to win as much as anyone else at this point, but I'm going to be fair enough to do it.
Yeah. Well, the main point of the game is to have fun.
Yeah.
And remember that it is just a game. I mean, whether you lose or win doesn't have anything to do with it. As long as you have fun doing it.
Yeah, it's good knowing, you know, as long as people are having fun and you're not trying to kill the person completely.
Exactly.
Unless the person's being very annoying and you just... I've had that a few times.
Then you just kind of, you know, you give them that extra, there's extra shots on the field.
No.
This one's really...
No, you just basically, you put them in their place in a manner where they don't even see it coming. And it's basically, it's a noob's biggest mistake. You know, I already know what my few mistakes was when I faced Joe, and you know, if I used everything I wanted to, I can make it really, I can make my army spree.
Yeah, it is. It goes crazy.
Yeah. So, just tell me, like, what's the good new stuff about these sisters?
Well, as I said, the Penitent Engines are wonderful. They get D6 attacks. We also have some what we call Repentia, and they have chain swords. So essentially, it's swords with chains on the side. So they cut vehicles open very nicely.
Yeah, like basically a chainsaw.
Yeah,
Except in a sword form.
exactly, a chainsaw. And then the other one we have is Arcoflagellants.
Yeah.
And that name's as hard to spell as it is to say.
Oh.
And
I'm not even going to attempt it.
they have essentially power arms. They just electrical arms that just keep going, power weapons. So unfortunately we can only have 6 of those. But
That's fair. I mean,
oh no, you gotta have more than that. Then you could really take over.
well, this is about parity. You just basically you put them in a unit with standard guys. They ain't gonna get shot up too badly. How could they?
Well, they can't have anyone else with them, and they can't go in a vehicle, so they have to go across the table.
Why can't they be
they
put close to a unit in front of them? Basically,
Well,
it's
they
cover
can,
fire.
but they will always go their normal movement plus up to 6 inches. So because they're so enraged that they're going to go forward anyway. So
Then put them on the
screening
side.
them
Put them on the
is-
side where no one's gonna see them. And basically, you know, by the time they start realizing how fast you're going, they won't be able to shoot you. And
You can do that, except that you set up alternating troops. So once you set that up, they're going to see that it's there, so they're going to be able to put something there. The best thing is to try and use the vehicles to screen them, because the vehicles can go up to 12 inches too. So
yeah, basically put a big land raider or something, you know, covering them.
yeah, vehicle or run them with like my Seraphim, which can go up.
Yeah, that's good. It's good though. I really appreciate talking to you. It's great.
I always enjoy it.
Hopefully see you next year.
Oh yeah, we'll be here.
All right, I'm Tybock, and this is it, and I'm gone.
Yeah, it travels around, you know. And we see if we could find somebody who has the nerve to talk to us. There's got to be somebody here. Anybody?
Anybody?
He's out of uniform. He doesn't want to come here. He's out of uniform.
Well, he might get in trouble, you know,
Well.
since he's on the bridge.
He's got his T-shirt on. Hey.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to edit in. I salute you for your ship.
Thank you.
So, there you go. Have a mic. Not a mic that you drink.
Now,
No. So, another year,
another year.
and the ship is here.
We're here again. We came a few days ago, set up. Took a while, but, you know, it looks good.
You know, it's amazing. Everything looks like it's working. Even the thing over there.
Yeah, we got that to work. I mean, we had to do some rewiring, but we made it work.
You know, I was wondering if I could borrow some of your captain's chairs. I have a van that could use it.
Absolutely.
All right, all right. I drive one of them on this planet Earth.
Yeah, that's where I found it in a junkyard. Found pieces wherever I could find it.
Well, yeah, all right. That's the way to build a ship sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the way they really do it. They just don't tell you that on
So
TV.
what's the latest and greatest with the Sovereign?
The latest and greatest?
Yeah. Anything new in the last year that you guys have done?
No, we haven't done. Oh, there were things we wanted to do. We didn't get around to doing it, but
Why not?
Didn't have the time really.
Time.
Yeah.
There's no time to lose.
Yeah, there is.
Time
but
waits
we
for
didn't make
nobody.
it. But we had fun though. I mean, there were things we wanted to do. Like we wanted to do a little movie, a little skit, but we'll find it this year because we
No
had
time.
We had problems trying to find the area where we could do it at. But
Area to do it at, we could do it here.
it could have been done here.
I'm willing to do it with you. I'm willing to produce it and give it to you done.
Really?
Sure, we could do it at the end of the convention. I don't have to get in the car and go anywhere.
Fine. We're not leaving till tomorrow.
Well, I'm staying here for a couple of hours. We'll
Okay.
do anything you guys want to do.
All right. Well, we'll do a short movie.
Sure, coming up on my show will be a preview of their movie. You know,
All right.
and they'll go where no man has gone before or would ever want to go. Or maybe they do. I don't know.
Seen here first.
Seen here first, absolutely. So what was the best part of this convention for you guys?
I thought Nicole DeBoer was kind of funny.
Yeah?
Yeah. She had a really good performance. I liked her.
Okay, I didn't catch that. I
Yeah.
missed that.
She was surprisingly funny.
Yeah. All right. My thoughts of this convention, she was very strange. I seen people doing strange things, falling asleep in chairs,
Yeah.
bodies overnight.
Well, there are a lot of strange people that come here.
Yeah, and they wear the strangest clothes.
Yeah,
And
they
some
do.
of the strangest, Klingons with rubbery heads.
Yeah.
People with latex ears. I'm telling you, the strange things around here.
Last night we walked into a vampire court. Yeah, a bunch of vampires sitting around. They had a table, white tablecloth, and a lot of glasses of red liquid. We didn't know what it was, and they said, "Do you want to join us in our vampire court?" We passed.
I heard one of them drank so hard, and it wasn't blood, they had to take him out. Seriously.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. See, if they stayed to blood sucking, they would be fine.
Yeah.
And I heard they had a problem with the vampires in the Bloodmobile. They kept eyeing the darn thing at the end of the convention.
They kept drinking the profits.
Yeah. See, every convention, they have a blood drive. And people that give the gift of life and give blood. I can't give blood because it's green and it doesn't help anybody on the planet. But everybody else gives blood, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's for a worthy cause. So.
Except for the vampires try and drink the blood on them.
Well, they need to eat too.
They need to eat too.
Yeah, they do.
They don't eat. They
Well,
feed.
They need to feed.
They feed.
Yeah, but they're
Vamp-
kind of counterproductive to the cause, though.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed this year I didn't see any Borg.
No, I was supposed to be a Borg this year. I brought my little arm, a little prosthetic piece, but once again, didn't have time to pull it off.
Didn't have time.
No.
I'm going to have to talk to you about time.
Well, next year should be the time when this thing is completely done, all the bells and whistles, and it should be flying by next year.
All right, next year.
Yeah.
All right, next year we're not going to talk about the time that we're going to do it next year.
No, because I am stating it now that it will be complete next
You
year.
heard it first and only. Hi, I'm Zenbach, and I'm with Paula. Paula and I have been neighbors for many years in the garden room at Shoreleave, possibly a Far Point. It's possible. Possible. And over the years, she has unusual items. This year, she's made a statement in items. Tell me what you got.
Well, basically Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Fantasy, fantasy, fantasy.
All righty. Now talk to me about the Harry Potter. I have never seen so many Harry Potter items. And from what I've been hearing over the last couple of days, some are American and some are imports.
Yes, I have.
Not Japan.
Not Japan. I have items from the United States, Canada, UK, Germany, Australia, and New Zealand, and a few things from Bangkok, Thailand, and Singapore.
Singapore?
Yes.
Wow, you got everything. What's been your hottest seller?
The hottest sell is the chocolate frogs from England. They
Okay,
have the
you got-
wizard cards inside and the chocolate frog, and the chocolate frogs don't leave around, however.
All righty. So you've had licorice wands.
Yes.
I got to learn your product line.
Dragon's eggs, acid pops, Bertie Bott's beans. I think that's about it in the candy line from UK. We'd like to get some other things like, oh, we had lemon sherbets, that's my Boston accent, sorry about that. And every flavor chocolates.
Every flavor chocolate.
Chocolates, yes, that are sort of truffle balls. And then Honeyduke's best chocolates. Honeyduke's is the chocolate candy store at Hogsmeade.
Wow, wow. So you've covered Harry Potter really, really well.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed. And on the chocolate, on the candy, you had one candy that was a very unpleasant candy within a...
Yes, well, every flavor beans are every flavor except the good flavors. So you have earwax, grass, let's see, vomit.
Vomit.
Yes.
Vomit.
Some really delicious flavored beans. But if you're a kid, you know, you like that kind of stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, I'm going to disappear. I just wanted to give a quick hello.
Hi.
Hi, and we'll be back, and we'll see you soon.
Great, thank you so
All
much.
right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
They can sing it right.
The show that made us rich in our diversity, gathered in the name of Star Trek, richer still in unity. Let us bring the gifts that differ, and in splendid varied ways, sing a new track into being, one with Spanish love and praise.
Tybock, well, you know, this is a Borg machine that gets them going, and they've been really bad. I've had so much trouble with Borg. They chased me all over this convention. So glad to get away from them. It is tremendous that I'm finally... Pay attention, Tybock. Pay attention. Don't laugh. Don't smile.
Radiant with the light of fandom, robed in colors dark to light. Male and female in Jane's image, and those female skirts delight. Let us bring the gifts that differ, and in splendid varied ways.
Trim the spa. I gained 60 pounds in 2 months. Earth time.
Delight. Let us bring the gifts that differ, and in splendid varied ways, back into being, one with Spanish love and praise. Trust the goodness of creation, trust the spirit from within.
Don't give me that.
What's so bad about them?
What's so bad about Borg? They're creepy. They want to turn everything into one. They don't like individualism. They do like individuals. They all become the same individual. But sort of like our president.
Dare to dream the vision promised, countless things of what can be. Let us bring the gifts of favor, and in splendid varied ways.
All right.
All right. Well, but I have some new friends at Borg, and they're great.
No, you can't hang out with Borgs. I told you.
Why?
Look, you can hang out with the Klingons. They're loud. They smell a little. You can hang out with the Romulans. You gotta hold your wallet with the Ferengi. But the Borg, next thing I know, you're not gonna be whole anymore. You're not gonna be you. I'm gonna have problems. Well, how am I gonna explain it to my dad? No Borg.
Oh.